Hello and welcome to Jade Kind Gaming presents the Observatory. My name is Bob, and this is the 69th episode of the Shadow Kingdom 5th Edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign. I guess we should just name this one Funny Number. It's a funny number.
And we'll see what happens.
Anyways, I'm joined here with Austin as Mary, Beth as Jojo, Adam as Air Wolfgang, Ryan as Mother June, and Nick as Maribel. I believe we stopped halfway through the day because I hate planning, apparently. So we are going to pick up with, I believe, Mother June heading, well, doing stuff and things.
Yep. So I take my long broom flight from the mansion all the way down to the slums to talk to Midori.
Okay, it is quite the long flight.
Taking the scenery while I've got time.
Just, Anyways, so, what is it? Straight lines. So, I'll say 3 hours as opposed to 4, I guess. You had a good tailwind or whatever.
Alright. So I will show up at Midori's house, presuming that she's not there and not at like some sort of, because they haven't moved into some sort of like quarry guild.
No, she's living at home.
Okay.
It's her home.
Yeah. Well, I as far as like where she works out of.
Oh, you haven't inquired as to where she works.
Yeah. Okay.
You haven't really visited her, since everything happened.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'll go up to her house and give a knock on the door.
Okay. You wait a couple minutes, and then you hear Kane tapping against the floor. I'm coming. Oh, hello. How can I help you?
Why, hello, Midori. Say, I'll go ahead and ask. I've come here to ask you for a favor.
Oh, okay. Well, come in.
Okay.
Have a seat. I'll get the tea.
Oh, thank you.
As you go and settle down on her couch, which is pretty low to the ground, her being a little lady.
Mm-hmm. But,
she comes out and pours tea and sits back in her rocking chair and goes, "So, how can I help you, Mother?"
well, just to make some small talk first, was, I'm kind of curious as far as working, where the quarry guilds, the quarry unions operating out of at the moment, since I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm just running it from here. I'm an old lady.
Okay. It's like no problem with that. I just didn't know if you were setting up shop out of your house. It was
Oh no, I'm in it.
yeah.
I don't have much of a yard for a shop.
But okay, so here's the situation that I've run into. So my friend Brother Abbott, he got into kind of trouble in his previous time where he was in debts, and I've been helping him work through that. We ended up coming into a bit of mithril that we were going to use this in order to pay back his wife, to whom the money was owed.
He was in a good bit of trouble.
Yes.
As she's talking to you, she's wearing the ring with her husband in it on her third finger, and she just is kind of rubbing it as she's talking to you, and then she's kind of like, out of nowhere will chuckle sometimes or smile.
Yeah, and it's like, so working to try to get him back into her good graces, I went and spoke with her and told her that we would offer this mithril and perhaps contract her from work if we want to make anything out of it, in order to kind of clear the debt that our friend Abbott had collected with his gambling, and worked on his personality a bit in order to make sure that he doesn't have any sort of repeat offenses. But the issue that we ran into was that we found that the giant mithril seal that exists on the wall is attached to it quite thoroughly, and ends up going into the stonework of the building. But since we already promised it to her, we talked to her, see what she wanted to do about it, and she just wants to have it removed and taken to her shop. But we were needing access to something that would be able to remove it from the wall, like a adamantine pickaxe or the like.
So you just need some mithril seal removed from the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
Might want to mention the anti-magic.
You're not there.
But
You're
smart.
not there.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, it doesn't matter because adamantine's not magic.
Yeah, you could put magic on adamantine. Adamantine is not magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll bring it up anyway. The mithril has a enchantment attached to it that projects anti-magic into the room that it's connected to.
That's fine.
Yeah. And it's just like, just so you know.
Alright,
But we promised it to her, so we wanted to give it to her.
What's today? Tuesday? I can go out there tomorrow and have it taken care of. I'll just need, we'll call it 100 gold to pay for my time.
Sure. Do you need transport?
Oh no, I'll get a card.
Okay. So I'd be willing to pay for it.
Oh, that's fine. It's paid for with some gold.
Let's see. Yeah, I gave her 100 gold.
Alright.
Well, that would be very helpful for me, and I can continue on my journey of getting more people, more families back together. But anyway, is there anything that you need help with while I'm around?
Oh no, your associate's been doing just fine.
Okay. Yeah. Well, should you have anything that you need, or if any problems come up, free to contact me anytime.
Oh, sure.
All right. Thank you. And it's like I've got more stuff off to do, so I'll talk at you later.
Such a Ryan.
Yes, I know. It's like I'm like, I don't know, Ryan snuck in there.
Okay. Well, let me get the door for you. As she gets up and like walks over slowly and laboriously opens the door. Have a good day, Mother June.
Insight check.
Okay. What are you checking for?
To see if it's exaggerated for any particular reason.
But we know she exaggerates already.
You're not there.
Clearly, Ryan already knows that. That's why Ryan is inciting.
Yeah.
How many different files do you have to go through, my dude?
This is the thing that's just got like all of my characters.
Ah.
Depends how many games are being run currently. Sorry, my fault.
7. So.
The Earthside check a 7?
Yeah.
She's far too mysterious for you to pierce the veil of her incredulity.
Keep your secrets. Alright. Well, I'll leave and go and head myself off to the college district.
That's like another 4 or 5 hours. Okay.
Yeah, it's the other direction from where you started.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, like, you flew for like 3 hours. And then you turned around and flew like, okay, so you're doing like 8 hours of flying today.
Yes, I'm leveling up my fly skill.
You should take out the balloons along the way.
Yeah. Flying through rings.
Yeah, every time you knock down 5 balloons, you get a new skin for your room.
Not bad.
Okay. So that's like your entire day.
Yep.
Because, like, it's 10 o'clock when the meeting ends. So it's 1 by the time you get to Midori's. And it's going to be, like, between 5 and 6 when you get to... Closer to 6, probably, because of the time you spent talking and chatting and having tea.
Yeah.
Okay. What's Maribel doing?
I thought I had already done all my things.
You got Ravens and read a book.
Oh,
Probably
right,
spent
right.
the whole day reading a book, yeah.
Yeah. I failed checks is what I did.
Fair enough. Okay. Air Wolfgang.
I don't know how much time so I went and got food at the food place.
Oh, right, you're at the circle.
And then I headed back because I got a meal and I had a meal and then I used my travel bag so I can bring another one back home. Otherwise, I don't know. I think I have a book I can read.
Everybody's
All
reading.
reading books today.
Good day for reading books. What book do I have?
I will be reading books.
Was it the
Book
religious?
to train learning religion skill,
I'm
yes.
too busy.
Okay. So, there and back. Did you have the carriage?
No, just the broom.
Okay. Which the broom's only a little bit faster. It's just you can do more straight lines. So.
It's me because he sleeps all day, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
You need to make checks
Yeah,
for
yeah.
things.
I do
okay.
need some checks.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
I believe it's an intelligence check. Yes.
Just straight intelligence.
I have it in my notes and everything.
16.
Okay.
How many do I need?
You're reading for so
How much more time I have after going to the circle and back?
I think I usually give you 1 check every 4 hours, and I think that'd be
2
about it because it's circle and back.
Then 11 on the
yeah.
second.
Okay.
Oh, I'd only been making 1.
1 per. Okay, so it's 1 for every 8 hours.
Well, then we'll go with the first one that was the better one, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
The
16?
16, yeah.
Well,
Good job.
you're beginning to understand. You didn't seem to be making any real progress.
No.
You're studying.
Yeah. So
Got
it takes
dirty
time.
out the pages a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't know if
Alright.
you know how like learning things works.
It takes long, but it shouldn't work that way in D&D.
So
Yeah, it should take longer.
Jojo, who like apparently had smoked 30 packs of cigarettes right before on her way to the candy shop.
Well, I decided I'll be trying a new character today.
Gruffer.
Jojo.
It is
Jojo,
now a 65-year-old barfly.
Jojo has kept the old man clothes that she had. She's put them on. She's found. I went to craft a beard.
To go to Thurston's and pick up your clothes?
No. I'm end my day with that.
Okay.
We should do it first, but I now
This is not funny.
I'm now doing this today. So can I
Do you have proficiency in disguise or a disguise kit? Go ahead and roll with
not.
disadvantage. I'll allow it. But
I have thieves' tools.
Unless you're
She
cutting
does
gouges.
have. She does have the man's clothes in that backpack
I have
though.
the man's clothes.
That's
Yes,
kind of
for
a disguise
humans.
kit.
For humans. Right, and I'm small.
Oh. This is a normal human
And the
man.
only shoes that I have are my giant heels.
Yeah, your big stompy boots.
Okay. Maybe,
How far are you willing to go for this?
Maybe,
joke?
okay, no. We're shifting gears. We realize that I can't dress as a man, even though I sound like a man. So we're gonna go pick up the clothes,
Okay.
Well,
and then
they're human pants. Couldn't you just put them over the platforms? Because
She's still real short.
the platforms only get me up to like
You're
5 feet.
You're like 4'6" or...
I'm 4 foot.
Okay, so no, it doesn't even get you up to 5 feet.
Yeah, no, I'm
You're
like,
like
I'm
5
like,
foot 4.
right, I'm like still real short. So, dang it. I
You
just
can't
gotta
avatar
get
your way through this, unfortunately.
No, I can't.
How are you ever going to get to Project
Jojo deliberates a little bit with realizing that she, after shouting at the meeting, has lost her voice. And she's just a little bit discouraged because it happens so quickly. And we're gonna go pick up the clothes. We just gotta go pick up the clothes.
Okay. So you trek on over to Thurston's. It's not terribly far. It's in the same district.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be like, hello, I'm here for my clothes. Please don't mind the voice. I've had a rough day.
He looks up, kind of bleary-eyed. He goes, "Oh dear, you're not the only one."
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my time of the month.
Oh yeah, it just is.
Tea with honey.
Oh please, thank you so much.
Absolutely, my dear.
Like tries to just sip it and like let it work, but is still herself and just flat out chugs it. And she's like, it's kind of hot.
You need to let it linger.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no.
What does linger mean?
The opposite of that.
Oh crap.
it's fine.
Patience, not just for druids anymore.
Patience? What's patience?
I mean, they go to the druid because they're not feeling well. He heals them.
Oh, patience. I thought you meant like waiting a long time.
Oh, you already knew what it meant. So he hands you the clothes.
I have monies.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you. I appreciate you as a person. And I'm gonna go put on these clothes really quick.
I have a change room.
Yes, please, thank you.
Oh.
And just changes as quickly as possible. Comes out in pink tutu.
But not like
Not
what was
out.
it? Not Ace
It's down.
Yeah, not like Ace Ventura 2.
No, it's not out, but it's still floofy.
It's like more like a floofy skirt.
Right, and if she spins really fast, it does do that. So
Safety shorts. It's fine.
yeah, always. Cool. I'm in a pretty floofy tutu. That's exciting. You're great, Thurston. I'm gonna try to get some candy. How do I get candy? I don't know, but I'm gonna get candy.
I would recommend a store.
I think I met someone that creates candy, so I'm gonna go hang out with him.
Good friend to know.
Yeah, I'll be by.
All right. Have a good one, Jojo.
You too.
Jojo Jam Jar.
Jojo Jasmine Jam Jar.
Jojo Jasmine Jam Jar.
There. It's. You can call me
Jojo?
J to the 5.
J to the 5th.
J to the 5th. Yeah, there we go.
J5.
J5.
Now I'm just for some reason thinking of Speed Racer at the Mach 5.
Honestly, call me what you want. I might answer. You know.
I'm thinking about short circuit. Don't disassemble. Johnny
Okay,
Five.
so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go to There's no way for me to disguise myself as an old lady.
Not in a tutu.
Not in a tutu.
You might need to adjust your wardrobe if you're going to disguise yourself as anything. You are eye-catching at this moment.
That's fine.
You're in all black and pink,
Yeah.
leather and lace.
Yeah. Right. That's how it should be. I don't see what the problem is. I don't understand why I don't blend in.
Why does everyone keep staring at me?
I'm completely oblivious to it. I don't get it. I'm like, wait, this isn't what we just wear? I met one girl in a pink zoot suit, and I decided I'm going to be dressed like her, but different.
You met the most outrageously dressed person of your life, and you went, oh, good, I'm normal.
No.
And just ran with it.
Also, specifically, they're dressed in a way where they can control whether they're seen or not seen with a reversible suit.
No, I just like the idea of you never knew before now that you are allowed to dress the way you really want to, like she does.
Right.
Oh, that's just a thing we can do.
Wait, I could just do whatever I want vis-a-vis my personal wardrobe?
Right.
Okay.
And it's no concept that now it's hindering her. So she's just gonna go back to Mr. Goody's sweet shop. She wants some candy.
It's pretty obvious that she didn't have the bank in order to dress like this before.
Yeah. So as you're walking out, Centaur clops by, goes into Thurston's, hands him some mail, walks out, tips his hat to you, morning, and then clops off down the street, handing out mail to others, pulling out of his saddlebags.
He's a mailman.
Male Centaur.
He's
a Centaur who is a male, and also a male. He's the Pony Express.
Yeah, I love it. Now, can I need to
It's just horsing around a bit.
I need to hitch a ride to the suburbs again.
You can call a cab.
And we also gave you the flying broom.
There's a flying broom.
Oh, yeah. I'll ride my flying broom.
But
in my giant pink tutu.
And
safety shorts.
And safety shorts. Always safety shorts.
Spats.
Always safety shorts. Girls shouldn't wear dresses without safety shorts. It's just safer.
It's in the name.
Right. So yeah, no, if I have a broom, can I get a witch's hat?
I mean, do you need to go to haberdashery?
I bet Thurston would know where a good one is.
Do you want to go to a haberdashery?
Yes, I want a hat now. I have a broom, a pink goth dress, and I feel like a hat would just completely... I might be a witch. I'm a barbarian, but I might also be a witch.
Hey, a class is just like a job. You can be whatever you want.
Right.
People are going to come to you be like, can you get rid of a wart? Like, whoa. Just because I dress like a witch.
No, absolutely. Where's the wart? It's on my arm. Put it up on the table. Why do you keep your axe out?
Also,
I'm going to take that wart right off.
What's that magical item that allows you to have extra cantrips?
The
Witch
hat?
hat. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a wizard hat.
Oh, it's wizard only?
I mean, it's a pointy
No,
hat.
the name of the hat is the wizard hat.
Oh.
Well, right, and I'm just labeling it as a witch because wizard is...
No, we're talking about an
Yeah,
actual
no,
hat.
I know, but she
She'll
now
give
wants
you
some.
some magical spells.
Right, now she wants some. She doesn't do magic.
You could.
I could, though.
With that hat.
Hat
With
of
that.
wizardry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna go get a hat. That's now my new goal. I need to complete my ensemble. Didn't realize it was missing until I put it on.
So, hat or candy?
Hat first, then candy.
So are you looking for the magical hat of wizardry, or are you looking for haberdashery and buying a hat?
I can't buy the magic hat of wizardry at the haberdashery.
Theoretically. However, there is a question.
How are
Well,
you
I
going to
want-
afford that?
Because if
Yeah,
you're
on the tab,
if you're
duh.
asking for magic hats that actually have magic, the haberdashery has magic hats that like make them stay on your head, so that you don't have to use the stupid ribbon strap or whatever.
Don't want that.
But if you're looking for like an actual magical item, you'll have to go to the magic item shops, which are in a different place. So it does matter vis-a-vis travel time.
Vis-a-vis travel time.
So what do you ask?
There's a haberdashery nearby. I want the closest option.
Yeah, you can just go to a hat shop.
We're just gonna go to the hat shop then.
Okay.
And I will maybe see if someone can enchant it later.
So as you, Thurston says, "Oh, I have just the place.
Oh.
Herschel's Hattery."
Herschel's?
Herschel's.
Mm-hmm. Hattery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is, and it gives you directions. It's in the same district. It's about a...
Do they have Hershey's?
Oh, what?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What's that?
I don't know.
Okay, so you he gives you directions, and it's about a 3 or 4 minute walk away. So it's actually relatively close.
I purposefully stomp my way over there in my boots.
Okay. So
Just stomping.
Just being a stompy girl.
Yeah, just being a stompy girl. I might do some, twirls.
Okay, as you walk up, you see a sign that says Herschel's Haberdashery, a hattery, and it says haberdashery for all. Yeah, we just say haberdashery. So, yeah, you go in.
Yeah.
And as you walk in, there's a very tall, like thin, like she's about 6.5, almost 7 feet tall, Aarakocra woman.
Cool. So my back is like arched to look up at her face.
And she is like an Australian parrot.
Oh.
So like pink feathers, pink plumage.
I love it. Gorgeous. You're stunning.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, and she's wearing like a top hat, like a cute little top hat, kind of off center.
I love your hat.
Ah, well, that's what we do.
I want I got this outfit today, and I got these boots yesterday, and I've realized I need a witch hat to complete my outfit.
Okay. Like as part of an official uniform, you need a witch hat, or do you need like a hat that is of that style?
Hat of the style.
Okay, we could do that.
I'm not a witch. I don't know how to do magic. I like to punch people, but not you because you're beautiful.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
It's the hat.
Yeah.
So, are we doing black and pink or pink and black?
Black and pink.
Black and pink. Okay.
What I imagine your shoes are.
Yeah, so she starts showing you...
Just taller.
She starts showing you, like, different hats of, like, wider brims, like, crazy wide brims, borderline umbrella, or, like, a closer brim, but they're all peaked.
I want it about to here.
So, little shorter than shoulder width, like halfway.
Yeah, well, like shoulders are good.
Okay,
shoulders.
so like kind of a big brim.
Well, but I'm little.
Yes, but it's still a big brim in vis-a-vis the proportions of your body.
Maybe half shoulder. Can I see both?
Yeah, so she shows you both, and like literally one of them like comes to where the middle of your collarbones would be, and one of them would go out to the
shoulders,
like inside, not outside of your shoulders.
Yeah, shoulders.
Okay. So she does that, and then she goes, "Are we doing broaching feathers?" And she like leads you to a thing where like it's a full range of different things you can put in your hat. Some of them are magical, some of them are not. This is a mundane hat, nothing magical about it. It has a strap that tucks up under the peak that you can pull down and like tie it on so you wouldn't lose it in the wind, that sort of thing.
Yeah. So, I want the hat to be black with like the under brim to be pink.
Okay.
And then I want a pink ribbon.
And a pink band.
Like a bow.
All right.
A bow.
She's like, excellent. We'll call Cheryl to get you measured.
Okay.
I'm her Cheryl, that's he Cheryl.
Ah, the Cheryls.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my cousin.
Lovely to meet you.
Our parents were arguing. Leading us at the same time. Couldn't figure out who was getting the name.
Herschel or
Heschel.
Heschel? They're two different names. I don't understand the.
No,
the
I'm her, Cheryl. We're both Cheryl. I'm Herschel.
Oh. So that's not your last name.
No, it's
It's
my
the
first.
prefix. Her is the prefix
Yeah.
before your first name to distinguish yourself as a girl.
Correct.
Ah, what's your last name?
Jameen?
Ah, the Jamines. Okay. Do you share the same last name as he, Cheryl?
No.
Oh. Okay.
But in the family, this is funnier.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds great. My last name is Jam Jar, so
You understand.
yeah. I'm JoJo Jasmine Jam Jar, and I don't know my parents very well because I was an orphan, but I think that they hated me to give me such a name.
Our parents just hated each other. So as she's sitting there like chatting with you, talking, Cheryl comes in, like measures everything out,
Yeah.
and like starts reshaping the hat and getting it all like so it fits perfectly. And they ask like straight, canted, how you want to prefer to wear it.
I'll wear it straight on my head.
Okay.
But the little point can go.
Okay, so you want a floppy point, not a stiff
Little,
peak.
little,
So like a full flop or like a half flop?
a little boop.
Little boot.
A little boop. It's a specific hat term. I don't understand how you don't know what this means.
Cheryl understands it perfectly.
I've made irreparable choices with this character.
I just made a Herschel joke, so you're in good company.
Oh man.
It's not the Herschel joke. It's the Cheryl joke, which is really impactful.
It was the Heat Girl, and I thought it was just their first last name. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we're cousins. I was like, okay. It took me a minute. Ooh.
Yeah, it'd be a he marrying and a she marrying.
Yeah. Right. I'm like.
Well, it's Cheryl Jameen and Cheryl Namin.
Those are lovely names.
Did I just go German for yes and no mean? Yes, I did.
I love it. So my money is tied up with Mother June and all of them.
Everybody knows Mother June. Mother June is
To be fair.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me percentile. There's a 25% chance that that's enough.
$97.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is not enough. 0 to 25 would have, or 1 to 25, which you needed.
So what?
You're going to need a persuasion check.
Oh. What do I add? I've got to be good at persuasion. I'm
Do you?
not.
Are you sure? Are you sure about
Why
that?
with the barbarian?
Well, barbarians are known for having a lot of skill proficiencies.
It's a 9.
9.
Well, we'll have it made up. We'll put it in the back for you, and when you have the money, we'll hand it on over. So, 10 gold.
Oh, 10 gold. I have that now.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's not magical. It's just,
cool.
it's just a hat. Yeah.
Well, my clothes were really expensive, and I couldn't pay for those.
To be fair,
This hat's obscenely expensive. Like, this is an expensive hat.
Right, but I have 13 gold, so it's fine to give you 10.
Okay. Yeah.
he's just like, this is an obscenely expensive hat.
Could I offer you a second hat?
No, I don't have the money for
Well,
that.
no, I only have the money for one hat, and they're 10 gold each.
Well, I can make you a smaller 3 gold hat.
So you put it on, and it like fits perfectly. It's very, very well made.
So comfy.
Yeah.
The comfiest I've had.
Like, it has a strap. You get the feeling, unless, like, there's strong winds, it's not something you need to worry about. It's like a perfectly fitted cat.
Cool. She feels weird with the straps tucked in underneath, but also doesn't want them around her chin because that feels stressful.
They're secured. Like, appropriate. Like, they're, like, through loops inside the top of the hat, so they don't even touch her. Like, it is...
Like, the ribby things don't
Yeah. It's masterfully designed. There's a band around it, so when you need the straps, you pull it down through the band, and it ties, and then you can push them back up through the band. So the band is the thing that holds onto your head, and there's just slits where the ribbons can come in and out.
This is a magical hat, and I know it's not magical, but this is a magical
It's
hat.
a very well-constructed hat.
It's a magical hat, yeah. Cool. I gave you the money, and then I have my hat, and I can just go. Cool.
That's how this works.
Cool. I'm gonna go.
Thank you for joining us, dear.
Yeah, bye. And I feel fully sufficient in my witch's garb.
It's like about 11.
It's about 11?
Yeah, because, I mean, they had to custom make a hat.
Yeah, cool. So I've got, how long does it take me to fly over to the suburbs?
Flying over is probably going to cut about an hour out of the time, so about 2 to 2.5 hours.
Okay, I'll just fly over. I'll get there around 1:30. And I'm just going to go straight to Mr. Goodies, because I feel like I didn't fully finish talking to him.
Okay.
And I want candy. And I've got to be able to get candy for 3 gold, right? Like, that makes sense. So, that's my plan.
Okay. You walk in.
In my witch garb. I'm not disguising myself. I'm cool. This is cool.
To be fair, just your clothes today versus your clothes last time, you are effectively in a disguise from who you were last time.
You look different. If you want to act like you're not the same person, you
Oh
can.
yeah, for sure. I'm gonna pretend like I've never been in here before.
Okay.
Because now I'm JoJo. I don't know who I was last time, but
You were JoJo then too.
Oh dang it! Well,
I
now I'm Jasmine.
Okay.
Go by the middle name.
Wow.
It's your
this
name.
is now Jasmine.
Okay.
Jasmine the Witch.
Jasmine the Witch. When I wear the witch's hat, I'm Jasmine. When I take off the hat, I'm JoJo.
Like Hannah Montana.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get that, but yeah.
Apparently she wore a wig. I don't know, it's about the only joke that I know because they brought it up in another form of media that I don't remember.
Like Gem and the Holograms.
Who?
Even older reference, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know that one, but I do know Hannah Montana. I actively watched it growing up.
I'm trying to think if Rainbow Bright had an alternate.
Platypus? Perry the Platypus?
Perry the Platypus.
That's more modern.
That's another one. Yeah. Same age. That's both me.
I also didn't watch that.
No.
Oh, Perry the Platypus. Is great.
I didn't watch the show either, but the memes are everywhere, my dude. And
Okay.
that's the joke. Secret Agent Platypus, but he takes the hat off. It's just a platypus.
Who's
The dude's
the
like,
platypus?
I don't know. What's a platypus doing?
He's a platypus.
Oh, it's a
Perry the Platypus.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
the
whole
joke.
thing.
That's the whole joke.
It was a great joke.
Okay.
It's also inside.
It's important that you knew this.
It's
I
woven
feel
inside
like
a show
I
that
could have lived several lifetimes.
no.
You are full of so much innate knowledge, this won't tip the balance.
This was
No, this is the straw. We've gone too far.
So yeah, so I'm just gonna walk into Mr. Goody Sweets.
Alright. So you walk in, and Mr. Goody is, of course, there.
Okay. What's he up to today?
Well, he's making drop candy.
I've seen that. That's cool.
And kind of humming quietly to himself, and there's a gentle tingle of bells as you come in, and he looks up and goes, "Hello! Welcome to Mr. Goodies. I'm Kinder Goody. How can I help you?"
Hello, Mr. Kinder Goody. I came in to peruse some of your sweets.
Good news. I've got everything you need right here.
Lovely. What do you recommend?
Oh,
That's also under 3 gold.
It's candy.
I don't know how much candy costs. I don't know how much anything costs.
he like
I have no concept for money.
he goes over, and there's like a gigantic chocolate hippogriff.
Oh.
Like
Huge.
Like this big by this big.
Mm-hmm.
And it's solid chocolate.
Mm.
And he goes, well, I have this sculpture that I made.
No, I don't need it to cost 3 gold. I just can't spend more than 3 gold.
Oh,
I like
I'll
pink
tell you what.
flavors.
I will make you a Mr. Goodies box.
How much does that cost?
Cost 1 gold. And let me show you. And then he gets out a cart on wheels and starts wheeling it. And there's a box on it that's about almost as big as you are tall.
Oh, cool.
And he starts wheeling through, and he gets 3 sweets of every single sweet in the entire shop, and puts them in the box.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's where I'm at. That's.
And it, like, the lid of the box is like a lid of the big chocolate boxes where it has an explanation for everything. And he goes and he fills up the entire box, puts the lid on it, and then he goes, and these are new and free and yours. And he makes a little pouch of the drop candy he was making and puts them right on top.
I give him my 1 gold for my giant box.
Thank you, my dear.
You're so sweet.
It goes with the territory.
Oh my gosh, like you're my most favoriteest person.
So you have like almost a 4-foot long box.
Yeah,
of candy.
yeah. No, I have a giant box of candy. Awesome.
And then he looks at you and goes, "I think pink will do, yes?" And he
Yes.
pulls out like a giant ribbon and he ties the box closed in a
it's
pink
so
ribbon
pretty.
with a big beautiful bow.
Oh, it's so pretty. I love this. You're amazing. Now this isn't the main reason why I'm here, but I am curious. Do you take interns?
I mean, me and my wife work in turns.
No. So, I've never made candy before.
Oh, an
But
apprentice.
yes, that word. That word.
We probably aren't successful enough for an apprentice at this point.
What?
I mean, we've only been open a couple of years.
5?
Yeah.
Well, I've never done anything. So I would just like to maybe like spend some time occasionally and learn some things.
Oh.
It doesn't need to be paid. I would just like to
Oh
learn.
no!
how to do
If
it.
you're working, you're paid. We don't do that,
Well, but you're,
honey.
you're
If anywhere you work, they need to pay you.
paying me an experience.
That's not a thing. You're giving me your time. I'm giving you money in exchange. You
Oh.
happen to be learning, which benefits me and makes you a more valuable employee. But if you're working, you get paid.
Oh, well, I don't need to be paid much then. Whatever you could afford and whenever
No.
I.
Get paid in experience. Tell him to put it in little vials for you. We're going to get levels out of this man.
Yes, yes.
And I'm just thinking,
This is not that book.
and I'm just thinking how this is really apprenticeship, where you get paid in experience and not cash.
Literally, you level up.
It's like, here, you can have some food scraps along with doing this day job, so you can do this day job sometime.
They still got money. You could do work as an apprentice, and you still got money.
It would probably depend on the thing, yeah,
Yeah.
and the times and whatnot.
Play a game
I
as
think a
cultivators.
lot of times you would be getting your housing and
Right,
food.
exactly.
It wouldn't necessarily be paid. It would be
But
you're
that
living
is-
there, you're eating there.
Right, and that is still a payment of a sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just you can think about it. I just wanted to suggest it. I just kind of am new to the area and don't really know what I'm doing with myself right now, but making candy seems fun.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I just don't really want to do candy making classes because I'd put myself out of business.
Well, I don't want to make my own company. I just would want to work for you.
I mean, if I'm going to train you as a candy maker, why wouldn't you make your own company? You'd become amazing. I don't fail.
That's fair, but I don't. I mean, I could just franchise your name.
The what now?
We're like, I have my own shop, I run my own shop, but it's far enough away from yours that it won't steal clientele from yours, but also would earn you more money because it's still your name. And I just earn a larger portion of the profits because I'm running it.
I don't think my son's old enough to be married, and you haven't even met.
Rob that cradle.
To be fair,
I'm
you're
sorry.
only 16.
I'm sorry. I'm only interested in elves.
No, wait. I'm only 16. You're 20. You're crazy.
Then I don't. No, you'll have to open your own shop, my dear.
Okay, well, if you don't want to, that's fine. I just thought it'd be fun to learn.
I mean, it is fun to learn.
Okay. Well, I don't want to bother you more, but I'm.
Well, you enjoy your sweets, dearie.
How do I turn this into talking about?
Your comically large box of candies.
I have my candies, and I.
That's gonna be fun. Trying to fly back with just this long, uneven box on a broomstick.
I might be catching a ride. Well, you've been here for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know much about that HOA gal, Sienna?
Yeah. She does a wonderful job.
A wonderful job doing.
Everything looks so nice. I mean, we have quarterly meetings where everyone gets together and we talk about any issues, and she's so open to... She's been running the HOA for years. She's done such a good job.
How long?
I don't know. Longer than I've lived here.
Okay. When are the quarterly meetings?
I believe the next one's in about a week and a half.
A week and a half. Do you know the day? The day of the week?
Oh, well, today's Tuesday, so Tuesday and then plus another 3, Wednesday, Thursday, so Friday.
Friday. Next week, Friday.
No, the one after that. A week and a half.
Oh.
So 9 days.
The Friday after this Friday.
Right, next Friday.
Well,
No.
Next Friday's the one that's in a few days.
No, it's this Friday.
No,
That's this Friday. And so next Friday.
the Friday after next.
The following Friday.
Okay, so there's a Friday at the end of this week.
It's in 9
This-
days from now.
I want to point out.
It's difficult enough to communicate what day with her. She doesn't use tomorrow.
What, like the picture?
No, like she would say on Tuesday.
Yeah. On Tuesday we're gonna go. We're gonna go now.
Well, that is
When it-
tomorrow, so yeah, that works.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it.
That's okay, he'll get over it.
I know. He's still gonna marry me. I got a ring. So suck it. Meeting. Okay. And can anyone just come to these meetings?
I mean, I don't know why anyone who doesn't live here would.
Well, maybe they want to move here soon.
There's not guards, so...
Maybe they want to move here soon, but they don't know if it's the
not
right
guards.
area for them.
I mean, do they want to move here soon?
I might. I don't know.
Yes, we want to move everywhere soon.
So there's no guards?
It's an HOA meeting. Maybe there should be.
You're scaring the candy shop guy. If you're not careful, you're not going to get any more candy.
No, you still have 2 gold. You can get 2 more boxes of candy. I bet he won't turn your crazy ass down if you give him 2 gold.
He has a point.
Here's an extra gold. Don't show up at the HOA
I didn't
meeting.
remember there being quite this many voices in my head. Mother, is that you? Mother, are you whispering to me?
Yes. Yes, this is the voice of Mother.
You look outside, there's a raven just like wildly beating around the window that just flies off.
Okay, so there's a meeting, and because I don't get the vibes of the town.
It's giving...
It's giving what?
It's giving season.
Season?
It's giving season. Like Christmas?
Oh, that's fun. Maybe I'll give out my candies. Maybe I'll just eat them all.
No, it's not actually Christmas.
Oh, it's not?
No, just like
Why
when you
would
said...
you...
Because you said vibe, and that reminded me of a thing I was watching about a guy who goes, I was walking by a sign that said it's giving season, because Christmas is coming up. But what I read it as is, it's giving season. So really, it's your fault for sending me down a rabbit hole.
TikTok is ruining our world.
Oh, no, I didn't see it on TikTok.
Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't.
I'm so old.
I
can't
know.
learn how to use that.
I know, but you saw it on Instagram, didn't you?
No.
Facebook?
No.
Nope, we watched someone younger than us.
Yeah, I watched someone younger than me doing a review of it. It was a cute blonde girl watching the thing.
YouTube.
Definitely watching
Yeah.
for the content. 100%.
She's
No other
funny.
reason.
It's mainly when she gets mad about stuff because she's Australian, so she screams no in an amusing way.
Oh my gosh.
No!
Okay, we're doing important things. I'm focusing. Focus. My gosh. Okay, so there's a meeting at the HOA in 9 days. There's apparently no guards in the suburbs.
Not in the
No,
suburbs. Not at the
there's
HOA.
guards like doing patrols, but it's an HOA meeting.
There are no guards at the meeting in a week and a half.
When was the last time was there a bouncer at an HOA meeting?
They take their rules real serious.
No, I don't know. I heard that Sienna's a busybody, is what I heard.
Yeah, she's very busy.
No, those have two different connotations.
Did I tell you she was a busybody?
No, I heard
Well-
from Mary Beth.
Too many other people have other opinions about how people behave.
I know.
I'm sure there's somewhere where your behavior is perfectly normal.
If you find that place, tell me. Because I'd love to go there.
I don't think any houses are for sale in the area.
And do you know about Sophia?
Like any of them, or
No, Sophia Meyer.
Oh, she is an individual. That's a familiar last name.
Okay. You've been...
I run a candy shop.
I know, I didn't know if you were up on the gossip.
No, I'm married.
Okay, is your wife up on the gossip? Can I talk to Mrs. Goody?
God, do you expect me to listen to all the words?
Is Mrs. Goody around?
I mean, I hope so. This is a weird way to find out she passed on. You're a terrible grief counselor.
Sir, you are too literal for your own good. As much as your candy delights me, it is the
he
most
just went from
draining.
being like kind of weirded out, just being like, "This is fun. I'm having fun."
The most draining conversation I've ever had. I will return for more candy, though. Have a great day. You're amazing. I'm done, though. And I just leave.
How strangely threatening.
You're amazing. I'm done.
She come walking out with this huge box of
Yeah, I'm
candy.
just imagining the box is wider than the door, and she spends like 2 minutes trying to do it.
Oh, for sure.
I'll get it sideways.
You should also ask him for a fashion review and say, don't sugarcoat it.
Remember when I said I was gonna go easy on you because your voice was messed up?
Yeah,
You're
but
too
you
entertaining.
can't. You can't. You have fun. She laughs at your jokes.
Yeah, they're new to her.
I'm having a great time. It's fine.
God bless people who've never heard my jokes.
You got good jokes.
Somebody thinks so.
Okay. I've given up. I do struggle to try and maneuver into the door without spilling my candy.
If you eat it all,
I'm not eating it now.
You could.
I'm gonna
It
spend
is
this
tied shut quite tightly with
really
the ribbon.
tightly. Okay, so once I figure out that I can just hold it vertically and shuffle out, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I do stomp because that's what you do in giant boots. You
Okay.
stomp.
So as you go to move it vertically, you remember there is that one candy that he put on top.
And I like. Can I?
Just,
Can I make some sort of check?
yeah, sure. Roll for candy.
Roll for candy. You know I love rolling for candy.
Just add your dex.
12 plus my dex is a 3. 15.
So as it starts shifting, you move the box to one hand, perfectly balanced with your thumb wrapped in the ribbon so it doesn't move, and snag the candy with the other.
Have a good day. And I just run out the door.
Stomp, run out the door.
Stomp right out the door. Oh, yeah, no.
I assume you're not lancing the door with the box. You're turning around and
I'm turning, yeah.
You're like
I figured
hilariously stomping as you walk backwards.
I figured it out. Okay,
It's the angriest little Tyrannosaurus. So your hand, you're effectively holding a two-handed. It's a big box.
It's a big box. No, yeah. So I put the thing back on it. I remember how to do this now. And then even though I have my broom, it's like so it's like the box, the broom, and then the little stack.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hail a cab and I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
Because I'm so tired.
You get a cab and it just all the steps roll down, and then the guy goes and like pushes another button and the steps like split so they're half height, so it's easier for you to walk up.
I'm gonna walk up, I'm gonna slide that in first, and then I'm gonna curl in. And remind me how much these cost.
That's what she said.
As you just, how much is it to get here?
The guy sees how hard you're struggling and hears how far you have to go and just charges you 2 gold.
Oh,
because
thank
that's
you.
what you have available.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm so sorry. I had the broom, and I got more candy than I could really carry, but it was at such a good price. I just couldn't say no. And I just tell him like a whole sob story on the entire drive.
And he's like, "Hey, the gold. That's, yeah. I mean, you paid him 2 gold for the ride. And you're like, and he's like, you paid a gold for every 3 pieces of every single candy plus 3 free pieces of candy, and 10 gold for a hat."
You say that like it's crazy.
I don't mean to alarm you, but you might be bad with finances.
Well, I now have 8 silver pieces to my name.
I mean, that's enough to live on for a couple days, so you should be fine.
I just don't buy any more hats. Is that what I'm learning?
Seemingly, hats are a big ticket item for you.
I felt it was overpriced for a hat, but I don't know what's overpriced.
Well,
in this
where'd
world.
you get it from?
The Herschel.
Oh, well, yeah, no wonder.
Oh, they're just really expensive.
They're really good hats.
It is I really love
My
it.
gran bought a hat, and she's had it for 15 years. Looks brand new.
I mean,
She wears it every day. It's waterproof.
If this lasts,
did you see the ribbons?
Right, I'm like, this hat is.
It's a nice hat. It's a quality product.
It's a quality hat.
Like, I mean, you could buy a hat every single year, and in 10 years, you'd spend the same amount of
Well,
money.
if this lasts me 10 years, then basically I got it for free.
That's what I'm saying.
That's girl math.
Welcome to, evidently, girl math, which I didn't know was a thing.
Oh, I've been learning about it.
It's like the girl version of you'd be losing money.
Oh, so you're
losing
Dustin.
money.
Okay,
You'd be losing money if you didn't buy the hat.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Because money that like it had it been invested, it's worth more in the future. So really, it's not going to be 1 gold in 10 years. It's going to be like 5 gold in 10 years for the same freaking hat. This hat in 15 years is going to cost 30 gold, but I got it for 10.
The
Especially if
coach
it's
driver's like,
retro.
"You're preaching to the choir." I absolutely agree with you.
And I'm gonna bid him a good day. I've spent the last of my money.
So it took you an hour and a half to get back
How is that faster?
because carts are faster.
Okay,
They
so
literally move faster.
Carts are faster than brooms.
brooms
Brooms
move-
are faster than walking.
Yeah,
Got
you
it.
move 30 feet walking, and you have to go by the roads. The cart moves 60 feet walking, so it
Got
goes
it,
literally
got it.
twice as fast.
Got it, yeah. No,
And
I'm
the broom only goes 40 feet, but you can go straight, so I tend to cut a little bit of time off.
I think
Got it.
the brooms are 50.
Yeah, I think they're 50.
I'm pretty sure they're 40.
It depends on what.
Like 30 if they're
depends on your
overweight.
Cool.
your weight load.
Well, that's awesome.
flying speed of 50
I'm
feet, can
home
carry up to
now,
400
right?
pounds,
I'm
and
back. I'm
at
back.
30, carrying over 200.
Cool.
Yeah, it's got to be over 200 pounds before it drops down to 30.
Cool.
Normal walking speed.
I feel like I learned enough, and I'm going to. What time is it? Oh, we're still looking at rooms.
Okay.
And you can also send the broom to travel alone for a destination within 1 mile of you if you use the command word and name a location.
Okay. So yeah, I need to cut the guys. I basically need to cut your time in half as if it was a carriage. I thought it was a 40-foot movement speed, which is only 10 feet above that, but straight line. So yeah. Okay.
Mm.
We could do 100 feet around.
Yeah. So you're almost as fast as a horse, but you get to move differently.
Yep.
Straight, yeah. Jojo goes, pick up clothes. Third.
And then maybe my day will have more time.
Your day now has more time. Because I don't think you. I don't know how big is Mother June.
She's tall, but she's elven, so.
What does she actually weigh? To write down.
Maybe.
Clothes, pick up clothes and Thurston's, and
Because she's not even 6 foot, is she?
Yeah, she's 6'6".
Oh,
Okay,
she's
then yeah,
tall.
she's probably over 200 pounds.
She's 173.
Okay, so she's skeletally thin.
Yeah.
Elvenly lithe.
No, that's sickly.
And decide
Is it?
sheets.
Yeah.
There's
for
a
a
way.
dude, that'd be pretty low, but
For a dude, that'd be really low if they were 6 foot tall.
yeah.
She's
Well,
6.5 foot tall. She's 6'6".
Then yeah, that's pretty thin there.
And decide she needs a. So yeah, no, I'm back. I'm back at the inn.
You're walking in with your hilariously large box
yeah,
of candy.
Yeah, I figured it out now though. So now when I get to this door, rather than even trying to do this or like doing like a weird like the hat comes up. My little bag goes on top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Hat.
Okay.
Storage. Ha. And then it goes up and the broom and then shuffle.
Okay. So you
But stop.
and your bag, because you're wearing a full adventurous pack.
Oh yeah, always. Because why not?
Well, I mean, otherwise you don't have anything in your inventory.
Right.
So, just so you're aware,
Yeah.
that whilst you're doing all of this weird box machinations, you literally had a full-size adventurer's pack on.
Yeah, but the box wouldn't fit in the bag.
But the broom fits on the side of the bag.
You know,
What?
you have full
I'd imagine she'd
weapons
still be
and
over.
stuff that, like,
You have
a
a great
maul.
club strapped to the side of your bag.
Why didn't I even think about this? It's so hard being me. Storage is a thing that I don't consider.
Also, I didn't know you could use verbal commands on brooms. Evidently, you could have just had the box on the broom and told it to follow you.
It has a very tight ribbon on there that I specifically gave you for a reason.
But it's funner to see JoJo act this way.
Jojo,
She would totally do it that
she
way.
would. She's not the smartest. She's honestly smarter than this, though. Like, she has a 12 intelligence. Like, I need to drop that down to, like, an 8 or something. My gosh.
No, that's not how that works. You could be intelligent. What's your wisdom at?
14.
Yeah, I don't know why you're so weird then.
It's Beth.
Beth is the problem. Beth's intelligence and wisdom is low.
Listen, your raw power of mental calculations doesn't change one's personality.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so I'm gonna stumble into the tavern, the inn, yeah.
With your hilariously large amount of
With my
candy.
hilariously large amount of candy.
It's about 5 or 6 pounds of candy.
I know, but I'm strong.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it is like comically a lot of candy.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Like, this is a Halloween haul's worth
I
of
get
candy.
it. I get it.
It's 3 pieces of every piece of candy in a candy store.
Right. Are you trying to like tell me something I don't know?
No, I'm reiterating how hilariously large amount of candy you
Well, you don't know what I'm gonna do with the candy. I didn't say I
I
was
know
gonna.
exactly what you're going to do with the candy. You're going to eat it all like an absolute psycho. And then go crazy and then pass out from a sugar crash.
Stop knowing me so well.
Right, now I want to spite you. Actually, she was thinking about, because she wants to be on Spartacus's good side. She was already kind of mentally planning that she could use this amount to bring to the morning meeting and share and not be a monster. It's my plans. Shh. She wants people to like her too. She just doesn't know how to.
She's like, you know what would make me like someone? A comically large amount of candy.
Right. And it's just, it's like, because she fussed that there wasn't anything sweet at breakfast. And so she'll bring the candy for breakfast. And because that feels like a good breakfast item. Who doesn't want candy for breakfast?
Proceed with your day.
So she's going to go home. She has a room now. Mm-hmm. So I wanna go put my candy in my room.
Okay.
You
succeed in doing so.
I will eat my free candy.
Okay.
They're mine.
Your hat candy?
My hat candy.
So as you pull it out, it's like they're like kind of a pink strawberry thing with looks like small crystals around it, and as you eat it, it's like sweet and sour and like creamsicle. Like a strawberry creamsicle kind of thing.
That's delicious. I will gobble up all of them but one.
Alright.
Okay. And then I'm going to open up my box of candy.
Okay. Cool.
And
so there's like hard sweets. There's pops. There's lollipops. There's chocolates. There's all sorts of different things. There's even a little bottle of soda in one side. That's like a bottled fizzy drink and like a...
And there's just one of those?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take one of each type of the candy and put it into the bag of the strawberry candies.
It was a small bag for like 3 candies.
So it's little.
It's a little.
Okay.
It's not enough. It's not big enough for like over 100 pieces of candy.
Okay, so then in that case, I want to find a safe location in my room to put one piece of each of the candies.
Alright.
That is my storage. That is my candy.
Okay, like some of them are chocolates and they're not individually wrapped. They're just chocolates in the box. Like, I'm just letting you know that there's probably...
Is there, like...
40 some odd different kinds of chocolate.
Is there, like, a drawer?
Yeah, you have a dresser.
And is the dresser just, like, wooden?
Mm-hmm.
And it's semi-temperature controlled? Like, it's not, like, going to be extremely hot in here?
It is a room temperature room.
It's a room temperature room.
Yeah.
And this isn't cold candy.
No, it's not ice cream.
Right. So, in my drawer...
I'm just pointing out that you are putting unprotected chocolates into a dust and lint-filled environment.
Is it dust? Well, if it's, we're gonna clean it first.
I'm just saying. I've had a candy rumbling around in a pocket before, and that's a theoretical thing that could happen.
Blows on the drawer.
There's not much dust.
Takes cloth sleeve.
Okay, it's a relatively clean drawer.
Relatively clean. It's not going to last long. It just needs to last a night. We share the rest, and then I indulge on the rest. It's fine. So, one of each kind. Carefully placed. More meticulous than you've seen her in ever. Because she's by herself. And she can, she's like better by herself.
This manic, kind of twitchy person turns into almost an artist and a painter as she arranges the candies ever so gently.
In the drawer, very gently, just one of each kind, and she does take the soda. That's hers. She's not sharing the soda. Sorry. And then gently closes the drawer. Mm-hmm. Closes up the box, ribbons it, and then puts that on top of the dresser.
It is slightly bigger than the dresser.
It's slightly bigger than the dresser, yeah, obviously.
It's big, but it's fine. It's going to stay there. It's just, again, comically large.
Right, it's on a dresser. And what time is it now?
Okay, so it took you hour and a half there, hour and a half back. and probably 30 to 40 minutes in the shop.
At least.
So 11 plus 3 is 2, correct? And then basically 3 o'clock.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Spartacus did see you come in with this comically large box.
Okay. I want to go back downstairs, and I did kind of want to see if I could show off my outfit to Molly.
Okay, so you're looking for Molly?
Yeah, I'm looking for Molly.
Okay. Are you like asking people, or are you literally just like?
I'm gonna go downstairs and kind of look around, and then maybe I ask someone if I don't see her, like in the immediate vicinity.
Okay, go ahead and do a perception check.
Perception.
Actually, excuse me, I'm sorry. I had to yawn.
Is it
quite
not
badly.
perception?
No, those are all names. I don't need that. Okay.
I didn't roll well.
That's unfortunate.
Is it perception?
It would be. However, you do remember that Molly was working on something in the residential area this morning.
That's not suburbs, though, right?
It is.
Yes.
No, I did not write down what Molly was doing. She was doing something. Do I remember what she was doing?
You do, because you were there for the meeting. I'll just tell you, because it's not really fair to expect you to remember over weeks.
Yeah, I didn't write it down.
She was looking to find the home of the HOA lady, and Hammerstein is looking into the elections for the HOA presidency.
Right, yeah. Okay, so then that's fine. I don't need to find her right now. Because I'm here now, and it was so exhausting being out in there. I'm tired. For some reason, I can't talk the way that I want to talk, and I can't figure out why I'm like this. So, I'm just gonna find food and chill out, and I don't know what else to do. Ask if I can learn baking. Can I learn baking?
So you walk up to the innkeeper and be like, "I don't know, Bank."
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes, "Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
She loves having help.
Yeah.
This is my wife," and it's like a almost 8 foot tall. Ogre.
Yeah, she helped me a while ago because I kept rolling bad against the innkeeper.
Oh, right. And she goes, "You wish to learn?"
Yes, please. I match tones and vibes. I'm so sorry. But also my voice hurts. I don't know what I did this morning. It's rough.
We make lemon cakes. And she starts showing you how she makes.
Yes. And I wanna roll to learn baking with her. I must spend the rest of my day with her.
Okay, roll for baking.
Baking.
I mean, it's going to take you a long time.
I know. I'll keep coming
training.
back. I'll keep coming back.
Just be. We're all learning new skills.
You have a system where we can use just time to. I don't know if it's just you trying to get us to waste time, but we're like, wait, we could get character stuff?
Wait, so I rolled a 12. What do I get to add?
You don't.
Is it intelligence?
That's the part.
To learn a skill?
It depends upon the skill. Yeah, baking sucks. I'll make it intelligence.
Is it intelligence or
Wisdom would be the
No.
Not
For
wisdom.
cooking, it would be wisdom. Baking's math.
Baking's math.
Baking's math. Fuck
Baking's
baking.
intelligence, or you could do dexterity for knowing
Yeah,
knowing how to.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, intelligence. Cool. 13.
13. Okay.
And I'm gonna just spend all day with her. Hopefully, I get some food. I have candy if I don't. Jojo can live off candy for days.
Okay. You did not make the DC to progress, which is how I do these things.
Okay, so I've not even learned anything. I'm real bad in the kitchen. Am I hindering her?
No, you didn't hinder her.
Okay.
You rolled well enough that you didn't hinder her.
Okay.
But you didn't quite make the DC to add to it. And you're going to have to make the DC a certain number of times before it becomes a skill that you can add to your sheet that you are now proficient in baking.
Okay, cool. Cool. Well then, that's fine. I'm just gonna spend the day with her and learn as much as I can. It's a different skill I've never baked before, and I'm not great at math.
Okay.
I'm really bad with numbers, as you can tell with my money spending.
Okay, so that's your day. Mother June, you're back at the University District, yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay. What you doing?
I'll be going around the university trying to find somebody who can point me in the direction of the ethics professor that I'm needing to look for.
Okay. I guess investigation check is in order.
Alright.
I assume you're spellcasting on yourself?
That would be prudent, yes. What is... yeah. Alright. Double 3.
Okay.
So, yeah, 6.
Okay, with your wind-chipped hair and your skeletal thinness, you just seem to put people off, and you don't get really helpful information. Your skeletal thinness is only coming up because you failed to save, and I thought it was funny. It is not actually a problem, for the record.
Well,
I'm wondering if that might be within like the realm of what it says for elf height, weight.
6'6".
I mean,
I think
that's obviously taller than most elves.
Elves, I don't think even hit 6 foot.
I think if it was based off that,
But
it'd
she's
be
an
like
Eladrin, so it's like a whole different thing.
it's a fae.
Yeah.
Those darn fairies, right?
All hiding their
right?
Yeah. Hiding their organs in the Feywild, shaving off weight.
Yeah, they typically are the same height and weight as humans.
and it's like whatever. According to that, it's like she is underweight, but not by like that much.
Like a Shelley Duvall, get that big, long, lanky build.
Yeah. But anyway,
So that's what I think of when I think of like a lady who's got that sort of build. That's what I think of.
yeah, it's like because she's not like strong, muscular.
No.
What was your weight?
173.
I weigh more at 5'11".
Yeah, it's on the lower end for the female scale. The healthy weight. This is just Googling it, so I don't know where this came from.
Mm-hmm.
It was 171 to 209, so like it's like the very thinnest edge of the weight scale.
Oh, the healthy weight scale.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like she's
healthy. She's just very thin.
Yeah, she's just very thin.
That seems alright. Tall lady.
Which
70.
wouldn't be like all that crazy considering how long she's been spending out in the desert before the campaign started.
Still recovering.
She'd probably be quite tan.
Well, yeah, she's a Eladrin.
Thank you.
Their skin tone is tan.
Oh, wait.
Anyway. So, I'm failing to investigate. So I wasn't able to find the information. Can I meet somebody that I could have potentially talked to?
I mean, that's what your investigation was for.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah, you failed the check. You have to try again tomorrow.
I was wondering, since whatever my investigation failed, if I could find somebody to persuade them to do the investigating for me.
No bullying the check.
Okay.
If you want someone to do your dirty work for you, force your those playing with you.
The rest of the gang.
Yeah. You can't just grab some kid off the street and be like, "Hey, boy,
I will give you this silver if you find me an ethics professor."
Yeah.
And you just keep grabbing more boys.
Go.
I'm sorry.
Numbers.
I fixed it.
Broken forever.
Oh, man.
This is probably like my first nerdy shirt.
And it's got my name on it.
It does
so.
have your name on it. It's a Jonathan Colton song.
It's my personal favorite one. It has my name on it.
Yes, the nerdy shirts that I can't steal. I'm not salty about those.
So if I can't find that person, I don't know, would I be able to find like a curriculum?
You did not succeed in finding whom you were looking for. Okay. You failed to gather the information.
You gotta try again tomorrow.
Like, you need to change a factor to get to roll again, and you're basically looking for the same exact thing that you were looking for previously, where you're looking for an ethics professor.
You look for like an information desk.
There has to be a new element for another check, basically.
Right. I'm trying to, because I was like, do I go and find like some sort of like information packet that might be able to help me with this, or?
I mean, that would be a new thing to look for, is for some nature of brochure.
Yeah. So could I look for a brochure that tells me about the school?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can look for those, and seeing how you spent probably about an hour wandering around the school, I would say that you find many informational desks, and you are aware that ethics is a course that is offered at the college.
Okay.
But it doesn't give you a room number on the brochures. It just kind of tells you the kind of things.
It confirms that it is worth coming back for.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like, okay, the informational packet has confirmed that the ethics course exists at the university.
Yeah, but if you were looking for a syllabus, you'd literally have to steal that from someone taking the ethics course, in which case you probably would know where the classroom was.
Yeah.
Because you're stealing their homework.
Why did you turn that in? This crazy elf lady stole
It
it.
was stolen by the Fae. I swear to God, I know that's weird.
Does whatever my informational packet, does it or maybe I can talk to somebody at the information desk, tell me whether or not the courses are like in a specific like package
building,
or no, I'm wondering if courses are like all elective, or you have to take like a bunch of prerequisite courses.
Oh, they're all elective.
Oh, okay.
It's a university, but it's more of certificates of completion kind of thing. And you can take I want to be a wizard, the course, where there is coursework for the path that you've chosen, but you can piecemeal.
I want to be a wizard, the
whatever
course.
electives you would like.
Okay, and so it's not like that. Because are classes still in session, or is everything out by now, or?
At this point, okay, so I cut all those times in half, so you gained back of the, 8 hours of flying that you were doing. So you gained back 4 hours basically.
Mm-hmm.
Adjusting for the corrections, since I didn't understand the flight speed of brooms, because I've always been over 200 pounds apparently.
Yeah.
Which means from 10, it's probably 3.
Okay.
3 to 4 in the afternoon.
But
between them, and then after this, it'd be probably between 4 4:30.
All right. Are there any like students like not in class, just kind of out and about?
Yeah, there's people wandering the campus.
Okay.
Like you're not the only person who's just wandering around.
Okay. Well, then I want to chat up some of the students and want to ask them if they know if any of them are taking ethics or if they know anybody that's taking ethics.
So you're literally just walking up and stopping people like, are you or any of your friends taking ethics? How do you phrase this question?
Oh, okay. And so
what you're doing is psychotic.
Piercing.
You two are being psychotic today, Ryan.
No.
Ryan isn't super good at social interaction.
Sometimes he has to rely on my character has 20. How would non-crazy people ask this to random strangers?
No. And so the way that I approach is that I was interested in the course, and I want somebody who's already been taken, and I want to get their opinion on it to see whether or not the professor would be good to go with.
All right, go ahead and roll.
What check?
I guess it's a persuasion. Because you're trying to convince them to take time out of their day to help you with something.
Much easier than the other thing.
Well, maybe it depends on what it roll.
Okay, actually it would be a deception, but I don't think it actually matters for your bonuses.
Doesn't matter. They are slightly different.
Okay, yeah, it would be a deception because you're lying.
Okay.
I forgot that that's a thing.
27.
You lie.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Look at that. They got a 9. So yeah, shockingly, you bully them. So as you're going through and being like, hey, eventually you do find someone who has taken an ethics course.
Okay, and so...
so you may now ask your questions.
Well, I first go with what my lead-in line is, and I want them to tell me about the professor and what they think of him in the course. And whether or not they thought it was worth taking.
So the young orc man that you pull aside to talk about this says that he took a course from Kimberly Dame, Professor Kimberly Dame, and they primarily covered the ethics of humanity and how it applies to one's life.
As in, whatever, the man race? Humans?
No, as in the behavior towards sentience.
Oh, okay.
Because this is D&D, we have to specify that one.
No. I have a setting where I'm fixing that.
People races. Well, like humans and stuff. Yeah, like those dirty gnomes. Dirty dirt grubbers.
And they usually have late office hours, so you might be able to catch them. And he tells you where they are about about a 15-minute walk away.
Okay.
At a different building.
Okay.
At the baker's the baker's building.
Okay. At the baker's.
It is a legitimate last name that's in my notes for the name of one of the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just so happens to coincide with this.
So what did the orc think of the professor and the course? Did think she was good? Did he think the class was good?
It was like a very interesting course. They didn't. They had such a unique take on individuals and how they interact with other sentient species and what is and is not sentience. Very interesting. Very charismatic speaker. and just learned a lot. Very he's speaking in tones of like a lot of admiration towards their the professor's like character and intelligence.
Okay.
Like it made this orc lad think of the world in a slightly different way.
And it's like, well, if she accomplished that, then it sounds like she does a good job.
What? Because I'm an orc? No, you're too charismatic. You wouldn't.
It's like there's no way this is gonna end not racist.
No, because you're a student.
Yes.
Damn commies.
Like, you know, until I took her class, I had no idea dwarves weren't sentient.
I had no idea you couldn't just treat people who look differently like trash.
And it's like, dwarves not sentient, it's literal stone cunning. It's in the name.
Okay, so you go...
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Baker building to meet up with her.
Okay, so as you go in through the building, there's like... It told you like basically what the room number was. So you go up and there's an office door that's slightly ajar, and you just hear gentle scratching coming from inside, like incredibly quick.
Okay. Knock on the door.
You hear a like melodic tone say, "Come on in."
Open the door.
As you walk in, you see a about a 5'6" warforge sitting at their desk. Yeah, I kept saying they for a reason. They're sitting at their desk, just filling out work, and they look up and say, "You are not in any of my classes. How can I help you?"
Yes, hello. My name is Mother June, and
I'm Professor Kimberly Dane.
Hello, Professor. The reason that I am here is because, well, I wanted to get in touch with an ethics professor. I'm not sure if this would be your particular specialty, or maybe you might know somebody who would be more to where it would be more up their alley. But I'm currently looking for somebody to teach me and some of the people that I'm friends with information about paladin oaths and whether or not they would be able to kind of flush out a mental framework for the creation of the paladin oath, as well as kind of what is behind that spiritually as well as ethically.
Well, the oath of a paladin is their own oath. There's different orders for that. I mean, it requires a divine being to enforce it so that they can be granted powers and be held to account. Are you looking to create paladins?
Yes.
For which god?
The goddess Renette. And it's like, and then I'll go into explaining Renette and the religion, the different tenets, and the kind of golden future that we see upon the horizon once Renette is able to kind of spread across the lands.
Okay, interesting. You're not there.
No, this
You're
is
not there.
just a funny aside of you've just have you good the news this professor.
Yeah.
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior,
Yeah.
Renette?
You tricked her, and then it's like, and here's my spiel. Oh no, I let her in the door.
Okay, she's like, well, that's very interesting. Do you want me to design a curriculum? Are they enrolling as students for this? What can I help you with? You are looking for a professor?
Yeah, in order to teach me and I guess the people who would be the students for the course. Yeah.
I mean, You can go ahead and roll a persuasion check. You're trying to convince her to become an ethics professor to help you train paladins.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't she already an ethics professor?
Yes, but this would be another job.
This
You're trying to convince the professor to take on a side gig of train paladins.
Yeah.
But I don't want a side gig.
Yeah.
Or does she?
I'll subtly enhance myself.
Okay, so subtle spell enhancement.
Yeah.
Nothing sneaky here. What's that in your hand? Don't worry, it's just a stick I really like.
27.
Okay, so she goes, I can design a curriculum for it. I mean, there's a cost associated with that, but...
Okay, well, what are we talking? As far as what cost is it going to be based on?
How many students am I teaching? And what's your timetable?
What was it like? It was
4 weeks, 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You're talking about how many paladins you
Yeah, it was
recruited?
5.
It was
right?
5.
Yeah, it was 5.
Yeah. I know that because last episode was titled 5 Future Paladins.
Yeah. So yeah, it was 5, and then it was 4 weeks.
4 7-day weeks.
That's how weeks work.
Weird.
I'm just saying this place seems to observe weekends and not, 7-day work weeks.
You mean business weeks or something?
Yeah.
I mean, things happen during the weekend, but people still work. The banks aren't closed.
The banks aren't closed.
On the weekends, no.
Like this world.
Not anymore. They used to be. When we were children.
Banks are closed on
When you weren't
weekends.
existing and we were children, banks were closed on the weekend.
No, they're still closed on the weekend.
Okay. Then why'd you say they weren't?
Well, because you said they weren't.
Well, they
In
still
this
In
world.
this world.
yeah, they still
Right,
are.
in this
but
world.
they used
In
to
the game
also.
world.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, in the game world, they don't close on the weekend.
Okay.
The way you phrased it made me think that you were saying now that banks don't close on the weekend.
Yeah,
No,
we've just
Okay.
been going about assuming the banks are closed. I mean, they could be open for all we know. We
Right,
don't go
no,
there.
I thought they were
They could
closed.
be hosting parties. I don't know. I don't go to the bank. They've made it so I didn't have to talk to people anymore, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it's great. No, I was confused about the world. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I did not really pull
So what does she say to 5 students in a 4-week course?
Well, 6, because you, right?
Yeah. Well,
Well,
it's probably not necessary to train me as a paladin.
yeah. Are you taking paladin levels?
No.
Then you don't really need to
Yeah.
take an ethics course.
You've been saying me and the entire time.
I was thinking that it might be good, but my time is limited, so...
And you're currently training those, clerics anyways.
Yeah, and it's like my time's limited, so yeah, it'd be 5 for the 4-week course.
And when would this need to start?
I mean,
Like, how much time would I have her prepare? They've got, what is it, 8 weeks of weapons training or 4 weeks of weapons training?
4.
I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah, it's 4 weeks of weapons training, and we bumped the religious training up to 8, but
Oh,
this was to get it back down to 4.
You
Yeah,
need that.
for-
You need that initial batch.
Mm.
yeah.
You need your sourdough starter of paladins.
So I think it was 4 weeks ethics, 4 weeks religion, or was it? Mine says 8 weeks of religious training for the first class and 8 weeks afterwards. So like 4 weeks of fight training, 8 weeks of religious training. So I think they need 8 weeks of ethics, because I think that's what we were saying was the substitution for the religious training for paladins. So it wasn't like part of your cleric classes, because it is a completely different thing. Seeing how clerics do wisdom and paladins do
Charisma.
charisma.
Religious training will take 8 weeks, and martial training 4 weeks, but will be reduced to 4 and 4 weeks once a paladin trainer is available.
Yeah, which one of the people that we're training would become the paladin trainer.
Mm.
Yes.
So it would be an 8-week class for her.
Well, if it would be 8 weeks, then I could do it. And it's like,
but it's different because we need an ethics professor because you are training paladins.
And it's like, well, no, I don't actually need an ethics professor to have the 8 weeks time course. This was whatever the ethics professor.
Oh right, this was to reduce it to 4 weeks instead of 8 weeks.
Yeah, because the ethics professor was like a substitute for paladin.
Okay, so she would have 4 weeks to make the curriculum because they're doing 4 weeks of fight training now, anyways.
Yeah,
And then with a 1 month crash course of like heavy intensive training.
yeah.
So they think about it for a while. It's going to take up almost all of my time for about a month.
Mm-hmm.
How many professors claim to be raising paladins, though?
So let's say 1,000 gold to train all of them for a month because you're paying for all of my time.
Okay.
8 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And it's like, well, I cannot pay you that now. So
That's fine. In a month. Payments due for the students when they take the course. And if you need more time to come up with the money, I mean, the plan isn't going to go anywhere. I'll spend the 4 weeks working on a curriculum for them to go over the moral implications of the religious tenets. So, should be fun.
also, if you need additional information, please feel free to join the church. You can,
Oh, no.
well, and it's like you could come to a service.
No.
You haven't even heard the pitch yet.
Yep, no.
And it's like, well,
Oh, it's my shutdown time.
yeah, and it's like, well, thank you for your time.
That's how you end up in the Wall of the Faithless. Do you want to end up in eternal torture? Because that's how you end up in eternal torture. It's like, oof, every day I thank goodness I'm not in Forgotten Realms. That place sucks. Of all the myriad D&D universes you could be, that one's not great.
What about Dark Sun?
That's worse. That's like that is worse. Like Forgotten Realms isn't like terrible. It's just like there's a high probability that as a regular dude you just die. There's so much bad stuff that happens in that universe.
God's just
It's
dying
very,
and
it's very
rebirthing and
exciting.
exploding.
Great stories. Bad to be regular Joe on the block though.
What's that Chinese curse? May you live in interesting times.
Yeah, you live in interesting
The
times.
Pharaoh's been interesting times, so the last 2,000 years solid.
May you live in a pulp action novel.
Okay, so you met a Warforged. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else you're doing with your day?
We have to learn about the war.
Because what time am I at?
The amount of time it took to like talk through everything with her.
Mm-hmm. Bedtime?
You'd probably be about 6:37.
Okay. Well, I'll head back since I still got to fly back to the Red Horse District and
Okay.
get
So
ready for
about
bed.
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
All right, and Mary.
Yep.
It's 6 o'clock. Do you know where your mischief goes?
Yes.
All right. What are you doing?
I'm going to commit some vandalism
Excellent. Where?
in the
Sky?
suburbs. No, in the suburbs.
It's okay.
I want to check. I want to see like because everything's standardized, so I can I'm figuring out pretty reliably that if I throw something through one window, I can decide whether or not all the houses are magically alarmed. I mean that seems pretty likely because of the city we're in, but I figure I might as well do something useful.
You're fighter testing alarms.
Just they're in the suburbs. I feel like it's a good time to rabble rouse because it kind of offends me how nice that place is anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basically
It's
just
artificially nice too.
yeah.
So smart.
And it bugs me. So I'm basically just gonna I'm gonna wander around wait until I've seen guards pass. Like I know they're far away, wait a while, and I'm just gonna yeet us through a window, and then
Just rabble-rousing teens out on the town breaking windows
and then
in
just sit
suburbs.
back, and
roll for Yeetus. It's either
Gotta be strength, right?
well, it's either strength or dex. It
Okay,
would be a
dex.
rock. You're throwing a rock. It's strength,
Yeah.
probably.
It's a thrown action.
And you're not proficient with rocks, I
No.
assume. So you're rocking a -1, minus.
It's an improvised attack with a rock.
So it's
well-
just a strength check.
Well, after like the first 2 rocks, I'm just going to rely on the fact that I have magic that can make me invisible, and I'm just going to go and smash a window.
Okay. So you
win.
You throw a rock.
That's true.
Push.
That's true. Did the 5 or the 8 make it?
The 8 would probably hit a window.
Okay, then yeah, then I do. I get it on the second try, first try.
Just and it just like lands in the bush perfectly in front of the window. You're like, how? Okay, roll a d4 plus strength to smash this window. I'm only doing this because you have a minus, so it's theoretically possible you don't deal
1 damage.
Okay, it breaks the window.
I rolled a 2.
It would be hysterical if you rolled a
boink!
1 and you literally did no damage.
Need a bigger fireball.
Boom!
That would really test the guard's response
You're
time.
just like, oh, I have the spell catapult.
I do not.
Okay. So yeah, you shatter a window and an alarm does start going off.
Nice, and it's like so it's an audible.
It's audible, yeah.
Yeah, so they go ahead and make the other one. They make it noisy. Nice.
Okay.
Then otherwise, yeah, I make
I
it.
assume you're trying to hide and or sneak away.
Yeah.
So yep, stealth roll.
Yep, I invisible myself and leave.
Okay, well, an advantage stealthy roll. No, you're at. I'm a disadvantage to spot you. You're not at advantage on the stealth. I believe that's how that works.
No, I have to actually just that button. There we go. Yeah, 26.
They don't see you.
Rolled
With
an
a
18.
with a 6 and a 9, they don't see you.
But otherwise, no. I'm just observing. Like, yep. So they probably all got loud alarms and on at least the entrances. And I'm most taken like, how fast did these guards show up? Like real fast or like regular fast? Well, they like come hustling.
I mean, they're moving.
Yeah.
But like, more's the point. All the house lights around them turn on, and everyone just starts like, "What's wrong?"
Yeah. So it's one of these places. Well, otherwise, yeah, I fantasize about setting all these gawkers on fire, and then I don't do that.
Very large man with like large cow-sized ears comes out of the door and goes, "Well, I just can't believe anyone would do that."
Man, it's such a nice town.
As the furball goes around to the back garden and comes out with a big piece of plywood and starts putting it up on the window, and his neighbors come out and they start helping. And there's some lady who amazingly immediately has coffee ready and starts handing it out to people.
This whole place is disgusting.
What was that, Sienna?
Just this whole place is wrong. Ugh.
Someone says, my cousin's working for the carpenter down the way, and they work with the glazier. I could probably get you something tomorrow. I'll talk to him tomorrow for you. See if we can get you an appointment." He goes, "I really do appreciate that, Jan."
Oh gosh, it's such a nice place,
Why don't you just give up being gay and go live there?
right? I'm like,
They got candy!
can I just become a baker for them?
You are in the bad parts of town, so yeah, there's a lot of evil and villainy where you are. There's nice places, and you're the bad guys. I need you to remember.
No, it hasn't seemed that
We're a
way.
charity that sometimes murders people, but mostly we're a charity.
I do want to murder everyone, but also, could I just settle down and open up a bakery? It'd be fine.
No, I'll have to get their.
What a weird end to this
I'll have
campaign.
to like get their kids hooked on drugs or something. They're suburban kids. They probably really want drugs.
Honestly, the rich kids always want the drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
They have too much money and time on their
Have to get
hands,
some
and they're
really
too
hard
young.
drugs that are filling everywhere. They
Yeah.
teach all these people the
I don't know. The drug dealer in the neighborhood I was growing up drove around on a little moped. This backpack and sold drugs to all the suburban moms.
Yeah. Here's some Adderall.
I,
But otherwise, that's
He wore a bike helmet and everything.
see,
He was not a stereotypical drug
I
dealer.
was
He showed up on
so-
time.
I was so far removed from any possible drugs that like the concept is just so foreign to me. I'm like, there's no drugs. What?
Was there a young man on a moped? Because I hate to break it to you,
No.
but that's your drug dealer.
No, there was
So
no
they all
young
look like
man
it's-
on a moped.
But otherwise, no. I wait to see like how long it takes everyone to go back to.
It probably takes 45 minutes to an hour for like. There's almost an impromptu block party thing going on where they just kind of get together. They're drinking. There's 5 guys standing around watching the Furbolg, and one other guy actually worked putting the window back up. Everyone's like, there's like a couple guys holding beers, and like, yeah, it's turned into a wee bit of an event.
Then yeah, I
Then-
use the other invisibility to stay invisible just in case.
All right.
Because I'm like, that's pushing up on the edge of the duration. I don't want to get caught with pants down.
Wait, you're standing there with your pants down?
Just drizzling on them.
Oh no! So it takes about an hour and a half for everyone to like kind of settle down and go back to bed.
So it takes a while. How long did the guards stay around like the whole time?
They
Or-
come,
or
they
did-
take a report, and
Yeah.
they move on.
You should have thrown a rock at a different window to see if you could make the block party move.
Expand the block party. Systematically rouse the entire district.
Who was it? I think it's the baker's boy. They run a hardware store. It's their plywood.
It's their plywood.
How long does invisibility last?
Up to 1 hour.
You could short rest while just up on top of the building, or you can't.
I believe you can't short rest while concentrating on.
You
a spell.
cannot.
Oh, okay.
You're on concentration. That is an action that disrupts rest.
So you can drop your concentration.
Yeah, which I'm not going to.
Oh,
I did my work. I did all this scouting tonight, and I used both my spell slots.
Both my warlock pack spots.
Okay, so do you scout anything else?
No, I'm done.
Okay, so you go.
Did you not hear me talk about all the work I just did?
So you go back to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're tapped.
Yeah, I'm tapped. That's it. I'm completely out of power for this.
Oh, give me a perception check. Just for my own amusement.
+2, 3.
Okay, you don't notice.
just Molly looking directly at you.
I'm just sitting here being angry at this so bad. This whole situation just upsets me on a fundamental level.
Fireball.
You could take out half the neighborhood.
Well, they're all right there.
You're like, I used my spell slot already.
Forget it. Is your pact with a demon or a devil?
With a fiend.
Oh.
It's a devil.
Okay, so you go back to.
Yeah, we already know he is. He's a Death Knight.
Oh yeah, it just was like you seem to
It's
want to.
Steve.
Yes.
The Dread Overlord Steve.
Yeah, we met him in our previous life.
No, it's just you wanted to embody chaos. Like, are you sure you don't truck in demons?
Well,
No, I want employment after death,
Ah,
not maybe something horrible.
as everyone's bedding down, some of them are crashing from their sugar high. Oh no, you didn't eat all the candy.
No, I'm saving it.
Okay, so you're in your room
I had a normal dinner.
Visions
trying
of
to clean the
gumdrops
flour
dance
off.
through your head.
Yes, visions of gumdrops dance through your heads.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was trying to.
Or-
I was.
flying back to the red horse, or reading and playing with a doggo,
exactly.
and ruining it by yawning. We'll go ahead and stop here for the evening, as we are all apparently exhausted. Like, comment, subscribe, stick around and check out other things on the channel. So thank you so much for joining us. Come back and join us next time. Bye-bye.